Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I am doing something I've kind of already done before, but this is for personalization. A couple friends reached out and wanted this. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I am starting with a 20-ounce sublimational hogdol. It's the only ones that I had was the sublimation ones. And I did these two different ways. I'm only showing you one way, but I kind of flip back and forth between the two. So I had this pink and white buffalo check vinyl, and I did it on one of the cups. Well, I ran out and didn't have enough for the second, so I made a buffalo check vinyl using the Koala No Spray water slide. And I've done videos on this in the past, and this is truly the best water slide. I have not had any problems with this water slide at all. So at first I was going to do it on my little, cup cradle, and with the handle, it's just not going to work. So I end up putting my water slide back into the water. And as you can see, I mean, that pink is just vibrant and it is not pulling, running. So the only time that I did find that it did run a little bit was when you use black, but that I rarely use on water slides. So I put this on my turner and I'm going to line this up. I'm just using the handle as my guide, and I'm going to make sure that my tumbler is wet as well, and then go all the way around. Now, I'm not too worried about the bottom because that part does end up getting cut off. But this one I'm using, like I said, the water slide from Koala, the No Spray, works amazing. And the other tumbler, I do the vinyl. And I believe I got it from Maestro Creations, and I will post that down below. So I'm just using, this is like a makeup squeegee thing that I'm just getting all that excess water out and making sure that it's on as smooth as possible. And also using paper towel to kind of dab and dry it off a little bit. I want to make sure that it doesn't wrinkle, which it just did there, but this water slide is so amazing that it doesn't tear as easily. So I was able to kind of be a little bit rougher with it and making sure that everything is lined up. So I do let this sit to dry, and I let it sit for probably a couple hours, and then I cut off the at the bottom using my cup cutter. What are those things called? I don't remember. I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, so it was a nice even cut all the way around, but I didn't cut it until it was perfectly dry. Now, the difference between using the vinyl as opposed to the water slide was the vinyl, I was able to tape off the vinyl to do my painting. And I was afraid to use any tape. I mean, you could always put a layer of epoxy on after this, but I'm trying to eliminate as many steps as possible. So I'm just being extremely careful butting up right against that water slide. And I'm just using this darker pink. And I did not care for this darker pink because I'm using a really light pink glitter. So I do end up repainting over this with this pink and white mixed together, along with some Crystalac glitter glue so that my glitter has something nice to adhere to. So now that that is dry, I am going with my mixture of the pink and the white and the Crystalac glitter glue, and I'm going to repaint over this. It didn't need to be perfect because it does have that base pink and I just wanted it lighter. But I did add the Crystalac glitter glue in it to make the glitter hold a little better than just using paint. And so I start with the bottom, being very careful up against that water slide. I do end up putting strip of vinyl around the middle and the bottom. So, I mean, if it did touch over onto the water slide a little bit, it was no big deal. So I'm going to use Make It Pink by Peachy Olive Glitters, and it is a really pretty light pink. It goes really well with this vinyl, or, well, this water slide in this case. So I make sure to get all the bottom, and then I do go around and paint the rest as well. So for the top, I did do this sort of in sections. Not necessarily was this needed to be done, but this is just the way I did it. And this is when it's all completed. Now I'm going to let this completely dry, and then when it is, I'm going to brush off all the excess glitter, especially from around the water slide, seal it a couple times, and give it 2 coats of epoxy. So now we're going to go ahead and switch to the first one I did. This one has the actual vinyl, and you can see how well it matches. So this has 2 coats of epoxy, and I'm just going to go ahead and sand it by that handle to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And then Brandy had sent me their little logo for their channel, and so I'm adding that onto this cup along with her name, and then the second one is for the other one. So this is their logo they sent me, and I just cut this out on, I think it was the koala printable vinyl. So I'm lining it up to make sure, because I do not want to put the sticker down and then put the vinyl down, because I don't want the transfer tape to touch that sticker. So in pink, I just did her name, and then in a white offset. And I did the same thing for Wendy's as well. Again, just making sure that it is where I want them. And Randy is left-handed and Wendy is right-handed, so I did have to do theirs kind of opposite. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the backing from her name and place that down onto the cup. Pull off the transfer tape. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the sticker down. Now their sticker, it's in 2 different pieces, and I thought I was being smart to be able to lay it all out at once, and I was not. So I will trim the other side to be able to line it up again. Now, if you remember back to October for the breast cancer awareness, I did a cup just like this. I used a different color glitter. Still by Peachy Olive Glitters, but And I did, you know, the hands with the pumpkins and stuff. So this is what they liked and wanted. So this is what I did for them, and figured I might as well make a video about it. I'm going to list their channel in the description box below. They're not a craft channel, but this is the community that I came from, and I just adore them. Here I'm going to go ahead and put the vinyl down in the middle, and I'm just going from the handle to the handle. I'm not going all the way around, because I've learned that because of the way that the epoxy around the handle, it just looks weird. So I'm only doing it to the handle, and then I'll do the same thing down at the bottom, going all the way around. And then I did cut out at for the very bottom, a 2-inch circle out of the coordinating vinyl. Oh my gosh, I cannot think. I'm just going to place that on the bottom. And then I will go ahead and seal this using the CC DIY Quick Coat. And once that is dry, I will add the final coats of epoxy. And after that is done, this is what we are left with. And as you can see, they are very, very similar. The vinyls match, even though one of them is an actual vinyl and the other is a water slide. I really love how these turned out. They, from my understanding, absolutely love these and cannot wait to get them. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.